Ancient Egypt, the Pyramids of Giza. Ancient Egyptian civilization lasted for several thousand years. It began about 3000 BC, about 5,000 years ago. It ended in 30 BC, or 2,000 years ago, when Egypt was taken over by the Roman Empire. Ancient Egypt was a rich and powerful country. Archaeologists have dug up many clues that tell us what life was like then. How did they build the pyramids? For thousands of years, pyramids were the tallest structures on the planet. The Pyramids of Giza were built more than 4,000 years ago. They are still standing today. The pyramids were one of the 7 wonders of the world. Humans still don't understand a lot about them. How were they made without bulldozers, trucks, and other construction equipment? Why would anyone have spent the time and energy to build them? What treasures were placed inside? Stone blocks weighed more than 2,000 pounds. Only a powerful pharaoh could gather enough people to build giant pyramids. For 6 months each year, the Nile River flooded the land. Farmers could not plant crops, so they built pyramids instead. The pyramids were made from huge stone blocks. On average, they weighed more than 2,000 pounds. Egyptologists study ancient Egypt. They think that the workers used either rollers or slippery clay to drag the stone blocks. Building the larger pyramids took many years. Why did they build them? Pyramids were built for religious purposes. The Egyptians were one of the first people to believe in an afterlife. They believed that humans had a soul, which they called a Ka. They thought the Ka lived on even after the body died. Ancient Egyptians wanted to be comfortable in the afterlife. The Great Pyramids were simply grand tombs for pharaohs. Nearly 500 feet into the sky. 3 pyramids were built at Giza. They are outside Cairo, the capital of modern Egypt. Many smaller pyramids were built around the Nile River Valley. The tallest of the Great Pyramids reaches nearly 500 feet into the sky. It covers an area greater than 13 acres, or about 16 football fields. The Great Sphinx stood nearby. It was made to guard the pyramids. The Sphinx, with its human head and lion body, stands 65 feet tall. Many believe that the Sphinx was in the image of King Chephren. His body was buried in the middle pyramid. The lion symbolizes living forever. Taking their favorite possessions with them. Important Egyptians wanted to take their favorite possessions with them after death. They wanted their Ka to enjoy these things in its next life. Gold, silver, and bronze objects were loaded inside the great tombs. Fine cloths and artwork decorated the secret rooms. In the early days, dead nobles were often buried with their living slaves and animals. This got too expensive, so artists painted scenes of people on the inside walls. Some pyramids even had a bathroom for the pharaoh. The ancient Egyptians tried to protect the tombs from grave robbers. They hid the entrance to the inner rooms. The pharaoh's mummy was placed in a stone coffin called a sarcophagus. Still, tombs were broken into by grave robbers. Pyramids still stand. Pyramids, however, have stood the test of time. Their outer layers have long been removed or crumbled, but the pyramids still stand. About 80 pyramids remain in modern Egypt. They are time capsules from an ancient age.